Before I spent any money on Soulmate Sketch, I wanted to actually understand what I was buying, so I did the digging, and that's what this is. Welcome to CritiqLab. No sponsored takes, no padding. Just what I found. Here's the thing about the online dating space. There's no shortage of options. What there is a shortage of is options that actually do what they say. If you've been dealing with endless bad dates, swiping fatigue, and the deep fear that you'll be alone forever, and feel like you've tried the obvious stuff already, that's exactly the situation Soulmate Sketch is trying to solve. What I found interesting about Soulmate Sketch is that it doesn't just give you generic dating advice. It actually targets your specific astrological birth chart to give you a physical target. Most dating guides stop at telling you how to act, which is why you get short-term results at best. This one takes a different angle. It uses professional astrology and tarot to literally draw the face of the person you are looking for. Whether that holds up in practice is what I was testing. 3 things stood out when I broke this down. First, the astrological precision. Most people gloss over the birth chart reading, but it's actually the part that makes the high accuracy of the final sketch possible. Second, the visual portrait. I hadn't seen this in the dating space before. Instead of a personality quiz, you get an actual face to look for. Third, the attraction ritual guide. On its own, it's minor. Combined with the rest, it adds up to a complete action plan so you know what to do when you meet them. Based on what I've seen and what others are reporting, within the first 1 to 2 weeks, most people notice a massive drop in their dating anxiety. Push past that, and a stronger ability to quickly filter out the wrong people tends to follow. Longer term, you can actually recognize and connect with your true match, but that one requires you to actually be consistent and leave your house. I'll be straight. This isn't a shortcut. It's more like a system that works if you work it. Using it is straightforward. You just enter your birth details and answer 3 simple questions on their secure page. It fits into a busy schedule without much thought because the artist does the heavy lifting and emails you the file within 24 hours. The only caveat, don't judge it before you give yourself a few weeks to actually look for this person. That's not a sales line. It's just how this category of product works. The compounding happens later. One thing I checked for was the refund policy, because how a company backs their product tells you something. They offer a full 60-day money-back guarantee. That's not nothing. It means if it doesn't deliver for you, you're not just out the money. For something in this price range, that matters. If the problem I described sounds familiar and the approach makes sense to you, the official link is in the description. I link direct, not through resellers or third-party pages. The artist limits the number of sketches she does per day, so you will need to check if spots are open. Read through it yourself, compare it to what you've already tried, and make the call. That's everything I've got. No agenda here. Just wanted to give you the kind of breakdown I wish I'd found before I started looking.